How do you assess it, Adam?
That was a good win. Yep, we're really pleased. Yeah, so we knew what Carlton Hall are about the last 5 out of 7 games. Their brand is pretty obvious, so we're happy to get away with the win.
So they were on top of you earlier, and you went on blitz. Where did you think the game changed when you kicked away?
Look, I thought the contest around the stoppages we were really struggling. It was a battle for most of the night. But when we got supply, we looked pretty dangerous in the front half. So I thought our backs, our tall backs, at stages had good influence on the game. And, when we got some supply, I thought our high half forwards looked pretty quick tonight. So, and then we're pretty efficient in front of goals.
Is that like you got back to the efficiency made the difference in most of the game? You've been working really hard on that as well.
Well, I think it's the same. I think we both get the same amount of points, but I think when the game was on the line in the second quarter for us, maturity of the group too, we're a fair bit older and, we're on different pathways this year anyway. So, yeah, the boys found another level. I'd love us to do that for a bit longer, but I'm not sure if it's possible in this day and age with the way that teams come out, teams are playing. There's nothing easy about the game at the moment.
So is that your best day? Is that the level do you think is?
It's really hard to say what your best looks like. I mean, we get the win, then we move on. So I don't really buy into that we're building or we're, it's more, every game's different. So we had to play slightly differently at stages today, and next week will be the same. So we're just scratching away trying to get that top 4 spot.
It's more pleasing given the fact that you had to respond to that early challenge and you overcame that.
More pleasing?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. It's not. It doesn't matter who we play, but Carlton in particular are in a good space. There's good belief. They'd won 3 in a row. So I'm sure they had a lot to play for as well. We've got, like I said, we're on different journeys at the moment, but we really respect their talent and their system's pretty good. So, yeah, we knew that there's going to be a challenge, for sure.
Is there any emphasis on trying to get a top 2 spot? Because the race is now pretty tight between you and Brisbane, who are winning comfortably as well.
No, we just want to keep winning. So, yeah, we want to finish as high as we can.
You're frustrated by the last 2 goals, especially one with Sarah.
Yeah.
You lost a full percentage point in the last couple minutes of the game.
Do we? Yeah. I mean, it's hard to concern yourself about percentage. But I thought we left a couple of goals out there at stages. And, both teams looked really tired in the last quarter. It wasn't a great spectacle. But, disappointed about that, but really pleased about the win.
How difficult is it with percentage? You can't focus on it, but you have to focus on it at the same time. It's going to be the difference between someone and someone.
No, don't even talk about it, really. No. So if we keep winning, we'll be right.
What did you make of Liam Ryan's mark in that?
Yeah, it was a great mark, wasn't it? Mark of the year, you reckon?
I'd give it, but...
Yeah, what do you get for that car still? I could see it from a mile away. From the centre bounce, running back with a flight. It must have been 20 metres, 30 metres, full tilt, and he's 74 kilos. So, magnificent mark. Really proud of that.
Is that a side of his game that goes a bit unnoticed, the courage aspect of his game? Because he puts his body on the line quite a few times in situations like that.
Yeah, look, I think he's probably suffered some criticism as well over the past with, grand final, even grand final day, there was some a missed opportunity. So, look, I think he's really brave. Yeah, I do. His courage in the air is first class, and he's played 25 games, 30 games, so he's still got a lot to learn, a lot to grow with. But his performance today was one of the reasons why we won. So, yeah, really proud of that.
How the forward line's functioning at the moment?
Forward line? Yeah. I mean, it's about how you get your supply as well. So they're putting really good pressure on. I think when we do that, we look dangerous. I thought that North last week with the first quarter, our attack on the contest and keeping the ball in our half is something that's really important going forward. So they're defending well, and they look dangerous in offence as well.
Do you get Cruz back next week?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, Jamie's back next week, so we have to find a way to get him in.
Yeah, how does that change the balance of that forward line? Do you?
We'll have to look at it. Yeah, I haven't really reflected on how individuals went today, but yeah, it's a great problem to have.
Except Kennedy kicks the bag last week. You score. Kennedy kicks one. Everyone else chips around. You've been getting variety of scoring.
Yeah.
Most of your forwards. Is that the key to it at the moment when you kick a bag? a big score. You don't need to rely on one or two guys.
Yeah, I think the way they approach the game, our forwards, it's pretty selfless. And if we can share the load, that's great. It makes us even more dangerous. So, yeah, they mix up their positions. They're all pretty clear about what their roles are, though. So, like I said, we probably missed a couple of opportunities to kick a couple more today, but we'll take what we got.
You mentioned stoppages earlier.
Yeah.
Is there any other areas you really want to see improvement over the next 3 weeks as you tune up? Suggesting you were bad today, but there was a spell earlier.
No, we weren't great today at stoppages. I think we got touched up. But last week or the week before, I think we've had good days. So we're scoring from stoppages really well. So for me, it's really hard to say let's just fix this one part because next week it'll be good, and then the week next. So we're just trying to play total footy, I suppose. So we want everything to be great, and that doesn't happen. So we'll look at that. It's one of Carlton's real strengths. It's probably the biggest issue we had for most of the day was how do we stop the clearance domination and metres from clearances. We had pretty good metres from turnovers, but that might change next week. So I won't over-analyse it.
There's nothing in particular, other aspects then that are really top of front of mind?
From today?
Well, just as you look forward, because you've got now 3 weeks.
No, we want to be good at everything. So we'll hone in on some things during the week. We'll look at Adelaide. What are they good at? How can we stop that? What do we need to focus on? And we'll get on with it.
Do you compare yourself where you're at now to where you're at last year, given what you achieved ultimately last season? Is it hard to do that? Or
the wins, I think, were probably the same. I think we had 14 wins this time last year, so that's about as far as I go with it. I think the one thing our players have learnt or have got is a fair bit of resilience. So they've been in situations before where they've been challenged and they've come through. So that's something you can't buy. So having that experience, and like I said today with Carlton, a fair bit more experience. So while we've still got these boys, we can draw upon some times that we need to step up, and they've been through situations before. So that's probably the difference from this year to last year. Oh, good. Thank you.
Thank you.